In the Mahabharata, what is the difference between Yudhishthira and Karna? Both are honest men, who performed their duty with honor. Karna, who was abandoned by his parents and was essentially adopted by Duryodhana as his kin, grew into the kind of man who would offer his service to whoever requested it, and performed his role as best he could. Conversely, Yudhishthira volunteered his service without anyone asking for it, and willingly shared whatever he possessed, selflessly. Thus, while Karna did what duty was asked of him, Yudhishthira proactively performed his work with honor, exemplified by his sharing of whatever he owned with his brothers. Hence, it is Yudhishthira that we remember most for his virtue, rather than even his brothers, who simply benefited from the generosity of their oldest brother. According to Swamiji, working dutifully only when required, as Karna did, is fulfilling one's karma. But performing a service with all of one's ability, when no one expected it, as Yudhishthira did, is Dharma. And that is why Yudhishthira is called Dharmaraj, the king of righteousness. Further, Swamiji explains, Krishna teaches that God bestows his gifts upon us to test how we will use them. Virtuous people, like Yudhishthira, will see to it that they distribute equally to everyone, whatever they have, while Karna-type people offer their assistance only when help is sought from them. This difference in behavior stems from the fact that only Dharma rises from the deep understanding of the value of life's gifts through suffering and loss, while karma is carried out without the prior experience of that degree of suffering. Swamiji advises everyone to work hard, with sacrifice, in order to cultivate a sense of empathy that will allow us to rise spiritually in the eyes of God and benefit the world from our efforts. Lastly, Swamiji teaches that astrology can predict the way in which we accomplish our work. Simply executing our job as needed to fulfill our karma is predicted by the nature of the 10th house in our horoscope, while possessing an inner drive that compels us to act out of a sense of service when no one anticipated it, completes our dharma as predicted in the 11th house. Further, the manner in which we are rewarded in our lives is revealed in the 5th house. Combined, analyzing these 3 houses informs how we are likely to conduct our lives. For example, with a strong 5th house, we may receive wealth in our lifetime, but with an equally strong 11th house, we would voluntarily share our riches with the world, out of dharma. Instead, with a strong 10th house, our karma would make us more selfish, forcing us to keep our money to ourselves, sharing a little only when someone asks. Thus, whether these houses are exalted, how they are aspected, and which planets are positioned in them, all predict whether we will be dharma-centric, like Yudhishthira, or karma-focused, like Karna. Swamiji is sharing his knowledge through these YouTube videos for the benefit of the world, out of a sense of his dharma. Although this has happened unexpectedly, the world will soon appreciate its value as we face an increasingly challenging future.